guys, welcome back to Kind. I'm Tom, and in this series I'm taking you through the stages I took in renovating my garden for under $200. That's right. This time we're going to be making a bug house, but with a twist. First we've got to clear out this area though, because it's a right state. I'm digging a square hole because this bug house is going to feature a subterranean layer for small mammals to nest in. Think of it like a basement for stoner hedgehogs that still live with their parents at 35, and they're gonna finish that job application, okay, just as soon as I finish Twitter. I'm so close. 5 more minutes. Note to self, buy a proper shovel. Digging in the corners for some uprights to go. You'll notice today that it's raining again. Never thought I'd actually want the snow and my diamond nips back. You'll notice a lot of this build is very similar to the Nook in the previous episode, a sort of Nook light, if you will. If you've not seen that video, what are you doing? Go watch it. Go watch it now. Wait, no, not now. Finish this one first, please, and then go watch that one. Yeah, cool. Okay. And I've jumped ahead a bit. I had to put the camera away because it just started proper hammering it down. And I kept going now because I is boss. Nah, not really. I just started working again and forgot that I wasn't filming. So professional, I know. But it's pretty self-explanatory what I'm doing, just building up some reinforcing walls to hold the earth back. Just making a wee entranceway now at the base of the ramp for the hedges to walk down. Still raining. And I'm filling up the back of the walls with soil with my trusty shovel. It's actually a snow shovel that we just found lying around. I really should get a proper one. I've actually made the hole deeper on one side so that should any water get into the hole, there's a low point for it to go to and to drain away, hopefully. Don't want any drowned hedges in there. Would not be ideal. Decided to pack some dirt up around the back of the uprights, just to give them a bit of added strength and to cover up the twine that's tying the walls in. You know, just so nothing down there tries to munch away the twine. Bloody stoners. So it's nice and cozy and snuggly in here for the wee guys. Putting some dry leaves down in the bottom. Well, relatively dry anyway. It is still raining, of course, because Scotland. So they probably won't be dry for very long, but what can you do, eh? Of course, any hedgehog basement needs a ceiling. Just using these scrap pallets and timber I found lying around, gonna very precariously cover up the top, which definitely, absolutely won't just collapse later. Positively, undoubtedly, a firm bit of soil around the edge to seal up and to hide this wet mess from view when the bug house goes up. Wet mess, Jesus. Now on to what you actually clicked on this video for, the bug house. Hey! Adding a border to form the base of the bug house, tying on some crossbars. Can you tell we're literally just winging it at this point? Just a general running theme in this series. And now for some sticks. More! Got some stumpions to run along the front and two bigger lengths to form part of the roof. See, the great thing about bug houses is they can really just be made in all kinds of ways. So long as there's lots of little nooks and crannies for the bugs to hide in and explore. Of course, it looks a bit unsightly, so I've added a kind of Roman fort-esque stick wall around the outside. As you can see from my top tier camera work. And more sticks! I've got so many I really can't use it. No! Moving on, I'm just going to cram these reed things in. They're just growing everywhere. I'm not sure what they are actually. I can't really be bothered to find out. So you're welcome for that. Tying down these scrap bits of timber to compact down all the reeds and twigs to make a sort of platform as well. These bits of timber actually came from a section of the fence where the Nook is now and just got crushed by Mount Branch. Was it Mount Branch? Sir Branchalot? Wait, what do we call it?
Branch Mountain.
Ah, yes, that was it. We put this reed fencing on top, which we found. This is going to form the base of the roof. And trimming it down just with the smallest pair of scissors we could find, just because. Tying on more scrap pieces. We don't really know what we're doing. Maybe making a sort of border around the reeds. the reed fencing was going to make a shelf originally with the roof on top, but we're just making it the roof now, just out of laziness. So I'm going to tie it onto these big ones up the sides. We want this to be a green roof so it just looks a bit prettier. We've got plenty of mud from all the rain, and we're covering the reeds with that. It doesn't have to be too thick a layer as we're putting moss on top of this, and we've got just an absolute abundance of moss. Our lawn is like 99% moss, 1% grass, so that's going to need sorting eventually. Using a trusty fork to scrape up some moss. Hey, good job there. Moss is pretty hardy stuff. I mean, it grows on rocks after all. Nutritious, delicious rocks. So our thin layer of mud should be quite the cushy existence. And just so we can get rid of them, we're packing in more reeds in the sides. Hey! Covering it up by extending our stick fortress wall all around. I really didn't like how the reed fencing looked, just sticking out the front. So I made Beth put some more scrap fence timbers on the front. And finishing it off with a nice big log. Nice. Finally, just like the nook, we're planting some climbers around it to make it hopefully look like a plant mound eventually. These here are sweet peas, I think, are they? Which grow really quickly, but they're only annuals, meaning they will die off in the winter and they won't grow back. But they're really cheap and they'll be a good substitute for now, just to get things going. And back here is the entrance to the basement. I didn't film making it because I'm a fool, but I made an archway with sticks and covered it up with some mud. We've got a nature cam actually for filming at night, so I want to set it up facing the entrance come summertime to see if any wee critters make it home, and that could be an update in the future. And there you have it, folks. That's our bug house. Pretty simple, but hopefully we'll encourage some more wildlife to our wee patch of the world. Thanks so much for watching all the way to the end. Please like and subscribe, ring the bell, yada yada. In the next video, coming very soon, we'll be building a path that leads to our nook, like I mentioned in the previous video. Go watch that, please. Join me for that one, but for now, TK out.